Jimmy Smith was an American jazz organist and pianist. He was one of the pioneers, possibly the pioneer, of using Hammond organ in jazz. He started playing on recordings for Blue Note in 1956, and he did a decent amount of work as a leader and as a sidesman, and had a mostly steady career with a bit of a downturn in the 70s and then a bit of an upturn back in the 80s and the 90s. He died in 2005, leaving quite a decent catalogue of music behind. Hi, my name's Dan. So this might be my first encounter with Jimmy Smith. I'm not entirely sure. I've maybe heard him as a sideman on other jazz albums, but I don't remember hearing any of his albums with him as a leader. And This is 4 tracks of small band instrumental jazz. We've got an organ, a sax, a guitar, and drums, and the bass duties are done by the organ, basically. So the first track's a 12-bar blues. The others are kind of more jazz. There's this general feeling of candid jazz, which is what I describe when you kind of play the tune, do loads of improvisation, and then play the tune again at the end. And It's fairly kind of, you can tell what the structure's going on. It's not hugely free. It's not even as free as some of the stuff, the hard bop stuff that I've enjoyed. Um, I would describe this as cool jazz. I'm probably wrong. So in my head, for many years, hot jazz has been kind of fast kind of jazz, and cool jazz has been kind of laid back kind of jazz, and it's been about speed. And I have come to learn later that actually hot jazz is East Coast and cool jazz is West Coast. And this was recorded in New York, so it probably can't be cool jazz. Anyway, it's laid back and it takes its time. The drums kind of basically provide the backbone that keeps everything going. Then the organ is either soloing or providing backing as well for the sax or the guitar as solo. And that's basically it. It's kind of sleepy background music, which you could have on a dinner date, and which would be, very kind of. I can imagine it in an underground eatery somewhere. Uh, Excuse me. The organ does give it a little bit of a muzak flavour to it, but it's musically decent enough and very acceptable listening. I didn't find it particularly special for me. I'm always challenged when listening to jazz in that I've listened to more and more jazz as I've done these reviews, but I'm far from being any kind of jazz expert who would be able to say, "Oh no, just listen to that run there. That's absolute genius." To me, it sounds like jazz, and I enjoyed it. I have to say, actually, I think I preferred the sax playing to the organ playing on this album. Not that the organ playing's bad, but the sax playing's nice, kind of gentle, breathy sax. I'm a bit of a sucker for that kind of thing. So, muted approval from me. How do you feel? What do you think about this album? Please do let me know by leaving a comment down in the comments box. And that's it from me for now.